with the head coach of Georgia Southern, Willie Fritz. If you have a question for Coach Fritz, please dial *1 on your phone at this time. Coach, while we're waiting for questions to get in the queue, would you mind starting us off with an opening statement?
Well, we had our first ball game of the year at North Carolina State. Kids competed at a high level, had an opportunity to win the game, had a couple miscues late in the ball game, and unfortunately we're not able to come away from Raleigh with a victory. We're defeated at the last moment, and there's a lot of things to learn from. Coming back here to Paulson Stadium this weekend to take on Savannah State.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Savannah, Georgia. Caller, please identify yourself and go ahead.
Coach, this is Mike Brown. First, I guess, congratulations on a performance probably better than a lot of people expected, and it's just, and I know you guys don't believe in moral victories, but you got off to a great start, and one of the keys to that start was that run by Matt Breida, which I think kind of really startled a lot of people. Can you talk a little bit about Breida and kind of how he wound up as your starter?
Well, unfortunately, he was hurt in the spring, and we weren't able to really evaluate him. But we knew he had outstanding speed. And coming into fall camp, he showed that, often and early, and was just he's a tough, hard-nosed runner, too, for not having great size. He's only about 185 pounds. But he'll hit it up in there. He has the ability, big enough to break arm tackles, and once he gets in the open field, he's got great speed and hard-working kid. And I also thought that L.A. Ransby, our other running back, had a very good game. He didn't have the gaudy statistics, but he didn't have the space that Matt had on some of the plays as well. But when we needed him to gain a yard, he'd get two. He needed to get two, he'd get three, and does a good job of always going forward when he finishes his runs.
How about the overall performance of your offensive line?
I thought they did a nice job. There's a big defensive line we were playing against. There's some big guys inside, a lot of kids that were returning for them. I thought they did a very good job. They did some things early, with their linebacker Fitz that, we didn't pick up on as quickly as we wanted to, but, we were 4 or 5 times during the game where we were within a whisker of breaking some other big runs. And then also, there was a few times where we should have given the ball, we pulled it, or we gave it, and we pulled it, and we should have given it, and that just takes time. It's hard to replicate the speed of a game, particularly when you're playing a fine opponent like North Carolina State, to replicate it in practice, and so we'll learn from it.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. And thank you, Coach. That's all the questions we have for you today. We do appreciate your time.